If you are planning on driving into Manhattan in the near future, be prepared to pay up. It's because New York City's congestion pricing is now in effect, charging drivers $9 during peak hours if they drive into the most heavily trafficked parts of the Big Apple. Let's get out to NewsNation's Caitlyn Becker live for us there in New York City. We can see some snow coming down there, Caitlyn. How is implementation of this new program going so far?
It does seem to be so far so good, Nichole, I guess if you can say it that. The device that you actually see behind my head right there on the pole, those are cameras. They're set up across the city here to block the zone into this most congested part of the city. They're going to take photos of license plates and then therefore charge drivers. Now, drivers will get charged once a day unless you are a taxi or something like an Uber, and then you're going to get a surcharge every time you pass them. Now, whether or not it's actually functioning, this is only the second day and it's the first work day that it's happening. We'll have to see how much revenue is coming in and whether or not they're functioning as they should be or expected. But really, it's not just about whether or not these cameras are capturing the money to be able to charge people. It's about what this is going to actually do to the traffic in the city. I don't know if you could hear, there was a siren that just passed right as we were going into this segment, and specifically first responders here in New York City, the FDNY, the fire department, is really concerned about what this is going to do to traffic on the side streets right around these devices. People trying to avoid going past to avoid the congestion prices might create a clogged side streets, which would make firefighters and first responders have to deal with that in order to get to people. So that seems to be one of the biggest issues that is a concern for residents here in New York City, Nichole.
So, Caitlyn, there could be a bigger political battle brewing over this new toll. What can you tell us?
I think there absolutely is going to be a bigger political battle brewing over the new toll. As high up as the White House, President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to shut this down. There's also a huge union, the teachers union here in New York City, who's threatening to take legal action to try to shut this down because there's a concern about how this will affect commuters who come into the city to work here for the residents of New York but live in other states and are going to be forced to pay a premium in order to do that. The surrounding states, Connecticut and New Jersey, where a lot of commuters are coming into the city, are having a huge issue with this. New Jersey has already tried to take legal action. There's been something like 10 pieces of lawsuits that have gone through so far. Most recently, lawmakers in New Jersey were shot down in their attempt to halt this. And what's interesting, Nichole, is that New York Governor Kathy Hochul is really digging in here, saying that this is necessary to reduce congestion on the streets of New York, and it's going to bring money in to help the public transit system and the MTA. But it seems like she knows it's really unpopular because she herself shut this down prior to the elections and then kicked it back up once election season was over, Nichole.
All right, yeah, we will see what happens. Caitlyn Becker, live for us there in New York. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.